the process of putting soundproof, please, from the side of government, it is very expensive. And that is why we requested Governor Sakaja to give us 6 months for us to adjust accordingly. And in this case, we've even gone ahead and secured a financier who's going to finance our people in terms of putting soundproofing. So we are doing everything possible to make sure that no investment is going to be cancelled or is going to be affected. Is Boniface Gashoka. I am the Secretary General of the Bar Owners Association. It's taken us by surprise, the letter that we have seen from the regional commander on issues to do with noise. First of all, as an association, we would like to issue a public apology on our neighbors who are complaining that we've been making noise on them. And from this apology is genuine one, but this dispute, we would like it to be taken as a dispute between neighbors, because the differences between neighbors is supposed to be solved in a diplomatic way. And that is why we've come with a lot of humility to request for an apology. But we have already instituted several measures to make sure that this mistake is not repeated. Number one, next week, we are planning a meeting with all the nightclubs, and we wish to call on the government, in this case, the regional commander of Nairobi, to come and attend into our meeting, so that for us to be able to solve this dispute and this issue. Because if we go ahead and close and raid investment that this government is calling on all of us to do it's going to be very painful on the employees that we've employed in Nairobi. It's going to have a very strong impact on the suppliers and the families, the numerous families that we support. The other thing is we've already come up with measures and advised our people to use WhatsApp groups. In this case, we want a WhatsApp group to be created between our members, that is the nightclubs, and the neighbors and the management of these clubs, in such a way, if noise exceeds or reaches to the point where it is distracting our neighbors, in that case, the neighbors can write into the WhatsApp group and the necessary adjustments can be taken. We have advised our people, the process of putting soundproof, please, from the side of government, it is very expensive. And that is why we requested Governor Sakaja to give us 6 months for us to adjust accordingly. And in this case, we've even gone ahead and secured a financier who's going to finance our people in terms of putting soundproofing. So we are doing everything possible to make sure that no investment is going to be cancelled or is going to be affected for such kind of a thing. There is a reason why these bars were opened. If you remember some years back, when most of these bars were in towns, there used to be a lot of accidents related to alcohol issues. Nowadays, putting these bars into estates, and of course we don't even support bars that are near 300 meters from the schools, but putting these bars into estate, it has reduced a lot of accidents that relate with maybe do not drink and drive, and these are campaigns that we are doing together. There's something that we are requesting, because before a bar is given a license, a bar is not like any other business. There's a sub-county committee. There's a lot of inspection that is done and consideration that is done before a bar. There's a whole committee of experts that has been empowered by the law to come and examine these kind of businesses. And that's what we are saying, because there are serious issues that concerns that. We do not support a bar that is 300 meters from the school. But sometimes the cases that crop up is who came first. Because if a bar has been there for 20, 30 years, and then a school is opened, so who is supposed to close? And what consideration is supposed to be done? But we do not support any breach of law. And that's why we are apologizing to the communities. And we're also calling on the resident associations. We're still calling on you. Whenever there is an issue between you people and our members, please report to us. I will give an example. We used to have a case in Kilimani on a neighbor who was complaining, and he reported to us. We took the bar owner into that home and requested the DJs to increase the sound of the volume. And that bar owner was very apologetic. And from there, he started the process of soundproofing. And that bar has never made a mistake. So that's why we are saying we are calling on a diplomatic settlement of this issue. We do not want to affect. Let me tell you, the bars or the nightclubs, let's use that name because that is what is in that letter. The nightclubs that have been recommended to be action to be taken. These nightclubs in Nairobi alone, they have employed 14,700 employees. If we start what happened with one of them, we will take home all those young people, and it's going to have a very big impact on the whole value chain. In this case, if you reduce those bars, we're talking about reducing the taxes that we contribute. We're talking about having a very big negative impact on the economy. That's why we are calling for a diplomatic settlement, and we are ready. We as Balita, the same case with our members. We have 54,000 members in Kenya. So we have the potential and the muscles to mobilize all the nightclubs in Nairobi to sit down with the government and come up with a diplomatic solution. Maritwa njitagwo Gacoka wa Kimani, nie mwandiki mukaru wa kiama kia Nairabu gitagwo Balita. Omothe ntwaigua he marua mandikitwo ni regional commander wa Nairobi. Kiria turenda kuga ri ithuĩ tutire na bara na thirikari ino kana na authority yothe ya thirikari. Ithuĩ twi haha gwika biashara na kumenyerera andu aitu. Na njuge ũ ino ni bara ya neighbors. Na neighbors mangihitania ri tutirehaga maundu maingi tondu andu aya no mekuhikania. O ciana icio cikaraga hau ri kana ciana icio cia neighbor ri no cio twandikite wira. Na niguo mothe tuka kuga hari andu aria othe manegeneirwo ni turuga ni core. Na tutire na mubango wa kunegenera mundu o wothe. Na niguo tuga atiriri twina maundu maingi muno tureka guteithiriria andu aitu kuhakikisha na kuhakikisha ati gutire inegene tukuruta kana tunegenere andu. Na niguo tugite atiriri ni turera andu aitu mambe mathondeke WhatsApp group na ihenya ya neighbors aya na Irabu. Ati twanegena ri neighbors no maandike haria maandika group-ini ri andu Irabu makona makanyihia volume. Maundu macio mangitugite ri ni tukite na mibango tondu gwikira soundproof ni goro. So ni tukite na mibango na tugacaria bengi ikombithia andu aitu mbia na mahote gwikira soundproofing. So twina mibango yothe iria yothe twikiri tukite na mibango mingi muno ati kuhakikisha gutiri mundu turenda kuhitiria tondu ithuĩ ri twi andu a biashara na tutiri na intention o yothe ya kurwa na thirikari kana kuna watho. Maundu macio mangitugite ni riri ni turenda andu aya aitu na ni turenda nginya neighbors matige gwitigira kwaria na andu a Irabu. Ithu tutire andu oru. Ungeigua hena kirabu handu ri na ni gia kunegenera ri ingira kirabu kiu aria na mwene. Oko ti oguo ri tuhurire thimu ithuĩ ni ithuĩ ene Irabu ici ciothe cietagwo 54,000 members 50,000 ithuĩ ni ithuĩ ene na ithuĩ atongoria. Gutiri kirabu tutekuingira tumere mabuate watho. Ona niguo turuga atiriri wiki ino iroka ri ni twitite andu a Irabu ici nene na nicio ciretwo night clubs. Na ni tugwita nginya regional commander na twite thirikari moke manegene kuu na matwire haria turahitia na ni turahoya kaundu kau gakorwo ke mutugo ati twahitia tukerwo na ithuĩ ta ene Irabu wa Nairobi ni tuku adjust na ni tukufuata watho o wothe wigitwo bururi-ini. Ni tutira support mundu ahingure kirabu hakuhi na cukuru tondu watho ni ugite ni mita 300. No he maundu mangi mokaga tariri nu wokire mbere maundu macio ni mo maratugia ugakora kirabu gikoretwo kuo miaka 20 cukuru ikahingurwo no riu no kwehera. No ni ithuĩ ni turauga kindu kimwe kamwira mundu ahingure kirabu he committee ikoragwo ho na niguo turahoya thirikari ino please to support committee iyo tondu by the time marathi kuheana marua he maundu maingi muno marorete na uko he maundu ta mahitia reke kiama kia ene Irabu kirwo ithu twina uhoti wa kuingira Irabu ici na kwaria na andu aya niguo tuhote kweheria maundu ma ithuĩ ni turahoya tondu thirikari ino ni raugire wega haha go support biashara ni turahoya Irabu tutige gutinda tukionerwo tu na maundu ta macio tuheo kanya tu operate na twi ready ati watho wothe uthondeketwo tondu ona ni tu participate hari guthondeka maundu maya na kwariria thirikari twi ready tuikare thi na thirikari tuikare thi na resident association tuikare thi na ma neighbors aitu twaranirie na tuhote guthondeka kaundu kega kangituma ciana ciandikwo kangituma tuhote kuriha magoti na kangituma tutigathukie maundu. Na he kaundu kamwe ndirenda kuga hari marua macio ri ni mandikitwo ati ithuĩ he thigari ndiwe ma protectaga Irabu na ki reke njuge kindu kimwe ithuĩ twina mubango mwega wa guikara na thigari. Ithuĩ tutiguraga thigari ithuĩ tutihakaga thigari ni arata itu tondu na ithuĩ turenda security. Na njuge ũ kirabu nikio kirehaga intelligent information hari thigari hari gu fight crime. So ni turenda gutetera na tuge marwa macio ni maugite ate he thigari ndui gutire kindu ta kiu. Ithuĩ na thigari tuikaraga wega na gutire uria tuma hakuna venye sisi huwa tunawahonga. Afu ici ri ciandikite aruti a wira aingi muno aria mandikitwo directly ri iria nene tu tukite expansion igoka ni 14,000 na aria mandikitwo indirectly ni otuga makao mari aingi tondu hena mundu ureha nyanya, hena mundu ureha ki, hena andu a boda marugama hau nja na andu a taxi. Na nigo turahoya tuikare ithi twaranirie maundu maya ni mokite mbere na tukaraniria na manjire na Sakaja magioka ninge ni president na ni tuikarire thi tukiariria andu aitu na niguo ona tuonire soundproofing igoro tukirehe fegi ikobithia andu aitu mbia. So ni turahoya please muna wa thirikari rekei tuikare thi twaranirie na ithuĩ twi tayari